You are welcome to yet another insightful video. Today we'll be shedding light on the causes of erectile dysfunction in men and ways by which it can actually be prevented naturally without necessarily using medications, drugs like Viagra, Tadalis, and so on. Life can be so hard on some of us in terms of dealings with infections and erectile dysfunction. But I'm happy to be able to share these free and natural ways to put your health in control. Wait a minute and I'll be right back. Hey guys, you are welcome back. Before we get to the causes of erectile dysfunction, let's take a quick look at what erectile dysfunction is. Now, erectile dysfunction, which is sometimes called weak erection, is the inability of a man to get an erection or keep an erection firm enough for sexual intercourse. If this condition is studied to come once in a while, then it is not something to worry about, as this might not really be a cause for concern. It might happen once in a while, but should not continue for a longer period. If it does, then it's time to seek medical help, because sometimes this erectile dysfunction can be a result of an underlying health condition or disease that is preventing blood free flowing to the pennies. With this happening, a man may not really be able to sustain an erection for the time or duration of sexual intercourse. Erectile dysfunction that is caused as a result of an underlying health condition can easily be treated, and quickly this condition disappears with no need for any medication precisely for erectile dysfunction. Now, let's get straight to the possible causes of erectile dysfunction in men. This includes: number 1, disease conditions. Number 2, medication. Number 3, psychological or emotional issues. Number 4, lifestyle and habits. Just like I've already mentioned, some diseases and health conditions can cause erectile dysfunction. Some of the health conditions that can cause erectile dysfunction include heart disease or having clogged arteries and vessels, a situation called atherosclerosis. This, if in the blood vessels, will prevent the free flow of blood in the body and also to the pennies. Hypertension can also be such a health condition. When one's blood becomes higher than the normal and blood pressure is not properly managed, this can cause dysfunction. Obesity, one becoming too fat or overweight, can also cause erectile dysfunction. Diabetes, yes, one being diabetic, that is having high blood sugar level, can cause erectile dysfunction in men. Also, a disease known as Parkinson's disease can also cause male erectile dysfunction. This is a situation when a man exhibits involuntary movements of their hands or their legs. This is something that affects men, especially the elderly with ages from 50 years and above. Another disease called multiple sclerosis can be a source. This disease is a neurological condition that affects the nerves, and if this should affect the nerves that sends impulses to the pennies, this havoc can hinder a man from being able to get an erection that can be sustained during sexual intercourse. Insomnia, thus, is when you find it difficult to sleep. This really can result into erectile dysfunction. Low testosterone level is another health condition that can also cause erectile dysfunction. And lastly, a person with heart surgery. If you are a victim of a major surgery or spinal cord surgery, this can expose you to having erectile dysfunction. The second cause of erectile dysfunction has to do with medication. While using some medications or drugs, weak erection could be noticed. Some medications used in controlling high blood pressure, such as atenolol or spironolactone, can cause erectile dysfunction. Once this is noticed, you should immediately meet with your doctor for a cross-check of medications and probably a switch to substitute that wouldn't be so hazardous and make you display unpleasant side effect as erectile dysfunction. Some prostate cancer medications can also cause erectile dysfunction. Also, some antidepressant drugs, especially sedatives. Those drugs prescribed to help you sleep better, and some of them actually cause this problem. Medication used to treat peptic ulcer disease like omeprazole also has side effects and can cause erectile dysfunction in some men. The third cause could be as a result of psychological or emotional stress. Some psychological or emotional issues can cause erectile dysfunction. The condition where you often get afraid or have seizure failure, even sciatica, or one suffering from anxiety, depression, and stress. These are emotional or physical conditions that can cause one to have erectile dysfunction. I bet you don't know that even low self-esteem can also affect one's performance. Yes, it does. The fourth cause could be as a result of certain lifestyles and habits. Certain lifestyles or habits can also cause erectile dysfunction. Lifestyles as smoking, drinking alcohol in excess, or the abuse of drugs. Especially individuals who often use illegal drugs. I mean hard drugs can also be prone to erectile dysfunction. Also, when you eat so much and not exercising, that can cause you to being overweight. This is not good for blood flow in the body. We have seen possible causes of erectile dysfunction in men. Now let us dive into its prevention and treatment in a natural way. 1. Eat a balanced diet. Your diet has to be balanced if you are trying to correct erectile dysfunction. You will have to cut down on your sugar intake. Stay away from sugary foods, cut down on junk foods, and reduce fatty foods and fries. All of these are not healthy because they have the tendency to increase your cholesterol level in the body. And once the cholesterol level is high, it can lead to atherosclerosis, which has been mentioned earlier as a cause of erectile dysfunction. While you stay away from fries and fatty foods, try to tend towards more of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, fish, and more of balanced meals should be considered a preferred routine too. Check your vitals. Certain checkups should be done. You need to get your blood pressure, cholesterol level, and your blood sugar level checked up. Make sure that they are in their normal level, because just like I already mentioned, if your blood sugar level is high, it can cause you to have erectile dysfunction. A check will make sure of your body condition, and if need be for any management of your health, that will be done early enough, so that you can adequately prevent or control the situation before it gets out of hand. 3. Maintain a healthy weight. Yes, you have to exercise and make sure that your weight is not on the high side. Make sure you're not becoming obese or overweight, and peradventure you are the obese type. You should start working on reducing your weight and maintaining a healthier body. Exercise is the key. You have to exercise regularly so as it also helps improve your condition. Exercise helps the blood to flow very well around body and helps to deal with stress. Exercise also improves the testosterone level in the body. So it really doesn't have to do with being obese alone. We all need to work out regardless of your body weight. 4. Modify your lifestyle. Lifestyles and habits that enhance erectile dysfunction should immediately be dealt with. If you smoke a lot, then consider quitting. And if it's excessive alcohol intake, you should also consider to stop drinking. If you are on any medication and you find out that since you started taking the medication, you have observed having the problem of weak erection, then you have to ensure that you speak with your doctor to change the medication. Please don't just stop taking any medications on your own. If a medication is causing erectile dysfunction, drugs like atenolol, which I mentioned earlier, can cause this problem. This is not a medication that you can just stop using abruptly on your own. Doing that can cause a lot of problems or even your life. So, meet with your doctor to assist you with a substitute or proffer a totally different approach to medication. 5. Sleep. Get enough sleep. Sleep is very important for our health generally and not just for our sexual health alone. It does help in preventing and improving erectile dysfunction. Not getting enough sleep can lower one's testosterone level, and this can result into weak erection or erectile dysfunction. Sleep also helps reduce stress, which is a contributor of weak erection. 6. Another is psychotherapy. If the weak erection is caused by psychological factors like fear, low self-esteem, or sexual trauma, you can go for psychotherapy. A psychotherapist can help you overcome the stress and trauma that is putting you in such a risk. 7. Pelvic floor exercise. Studies have shown that this exercise lessens symptoms of erectile dysfunction, and this exercise is done by simply squeezing the muscles in the pelvic area, as if you are trying to stop yourself from urinating. You can do this at 10 seconds intervals. This also helps correct erectile dysfunction in men. 8. Stop pornography and masturbation if you engage in practices like this. This is because a survey has actually shown that men who engage in these practices have a higher chance of experiencing weak erections than men who don't. It's important that you speak with a licensed therapist, or rather seek medical counseling, as this would help me stop masturbation or pornography. 9. Intake of vitamins and minerals. Some vitamins and minerals are excellent in correcting erectile dysfunction in men, but please, you need to speak with your healthcare provider before taking any. For sure, there are some good, tested, and trusted vitamins or supplements that can also help with the condition. These are the natural ways you can actually prevent or treat erectile dysfunction. But if you try these methods and yet you have no positive result, please speak with your doctor. Perhaps medications like Viagra, sildenafil, or Tadalis can be prescribed. But don't just go and get them on your own. Thank you very much for watching this video to the end. Kindly consider subscribing if you are yet to do that already. When you are at it, also turn on your notification so that you will be duly notified when our next video drops. Give us a thumbs up and engage the comment section below. I will see you in my next one. Take care and bye for now.